Hello people, welcome to our channel. What day is it? Today is World Habitat Day. This World Day was designated by the United Nations in 1985, and its main goal is to raise awareness about our collective environments, mostly our cities and towns, and also to discuss our common responsibility for these areas. The global observation of the World Habitat Day will be held in Surabaya, Indonesia. Rarely do we hear the term habitat outside of nature documentaries. However, we must consider that we ourselves are a form of animal. So, in that sense, our habitats are changing as well and are interconnected with other animals' habitats. Unfortunately, many people don't have access to a safe habitat, and it's a luxury for them that they do not have. Natural disasters, poverty, conflict are all factors that affect millions of people worldwide, and things that we take for granted are not granted at all for these people. Also, some new effects such as climate change, ecological collapse, will worsen the situation for many people around the world. It will cause severe water shortages, as seen for example in South Africa, or increased flooding, increased natural disasters in general. And also heat waves will strike at cities, as we have seen for example in Europe, particularly for example in France, and also in India, where thousands of people died already from heat waves. Unless you take increasingly radical steps towards to reduce these kind of problems, we're going to face an even bigger problem, and it will disproportionately affect impoverished people who have, for example, less ability to air condition their homes or to seek medical assistance when it's needed due to these effects. There are also some very weird factors about human habitats and perhaps human living. Did you know that more people have access to mobile phones than toilets? Sanitation is a huge problem in many places of the world, and it's paramount to our habitats to have good sanitation, because without it, it's not just, well, so disgusting, but also it's a problem because it causes many waterborne and other diseases that decimate entire populations around the world. Also, let's not forget that we share our habitat with other animals as well, as mentioned. So, in many cities, foxes have become very domesticated, such as in London. However, their lifespan is very short due to being hit by cars most of the time. Pigeons are also a form of animal that is really good at coexisting with us, especially because many people feed them, but they're pretty comfortable in cities. But wild boars sometimes come into cities, especially in the outskirts, deers, and of course you have seen all the YouTube videos of wild animals roaming around in cities constantly. Even bears and tigers turn up sometimes, but usually these end in tragedy because they are being shot and killed due to their very dangerous nature. However, perhaps it would be better to have wildlife services everywhere around in cities as well, and to perhaps tranquilize these animals most of the time instead of killing them if possible. Also, wild dogs are a huge problem in many cities, and they roam around in huge packs, and they can even kill people or maim people. The ultimate question is, how can humans share their habitats, coexist with other animals? We often see cities are being covered in concrete with less and less green space, and cities expanding due to the booming population in the world. Cities are more numerous and they are bigger in terms of inhabitants, and usually animals are the ones who suffer. And already we have taken away most of the natural habitat of animals. So how do we do coexistence? How do we make it work? This is the ultimate question, and there are already solutions, such as, for example, wildlife crossings over highways and other ingenious and innovative solutions. And you might find them, of course, by searching for them. So the question to you is, how safe is your habitat? Do you have the luxury of a safe home or perhaps a safe neighborhood? What do you think we could do or you could do personally to improve your habitat around you? For example, most countries have a program to help frogs cross the street whenever they are in that part of the season. So, for example, ask around about that. Or maybe go to your local homeless shelter, ask if they need any help. There are many ways you can help around in your community and to improve your habitat for not just yourself, but for other people and other animals around you. Thank you for your attention. As always, this was What Day Is It? Please subscribe to our channel, leave a comment below, and of course answer the questions. Have a great day.